Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my second Hobonichi unboxing video. I'm really excited to share with you guys what I picked up in my second order. So let's go ahead and just get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Again, you guys have seen this box probably 1,000 times by now. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so on top we have the, sorry about the crinkling, this is the 2016 Black Beige Cousin cover. I actually never had a Hobonichi cover for my cousin. I had a different cover. Let me go ahead and grab it and show you what I'm using right now. Alright, so this is the cover that I have been using for my Hobonichi for, I would say, about 6 months now, and although it's really pretty, it's very puffy. Like, it's a very thick cover, so it just adds unnecessary bulk to it. So I really wanted to get one of the Hobonichi covers because they are significantly less bulky. So let me go ahead and unwrap this guy. Okay, so nothing too exciting, but this is significantly less bulky than my other one, so I can't wait to start using this. And then it either came with a cover on cover or I ordered one. I'm not sure. We'll have to dig a little bit deeper and see if there's two in here. So that's the first thing. So I decided to pick up a Shitajiki for my original. That is the only planner I don't have a pencil board for so far. So I got this one. It's not my favorite color scheme or anything, but I figured I would just pick one up since I know that it'll fit the planner perfectly. Then I also picked up the new stencil. I believe this one is called Schedule, maybe? I don't know, but I think this one is actually made for the week specifically so that these little boxes will actually work with the week's planner. So hopefully, I don't know why it's not focusing in on that. Sorry about that. But yeah, you just have a little bit of borders, then some icons. These are actually nice and small. I really like the size of these. Then you have a ruler and then like a squiggle line. So I'm really excited to try this guy out. And I picked up the MT Slim 3mm washi tape. So these are the designs right here. I'd seen a couple people using these online. I really wasn't interested at first, but then when I saw them in use, I really liked how they looked. So I'm excited to try these. These are actually my favorite washi. I really like, what is it, either 5 or 6mm tape, but the 3mm tapes are by far my very favorite. Then I also picked up the see-through stickers. So I believe that there's, 2 sheets in each of these. I actually picked these up from, let's see, Tokyo Hands when I was in Ikebukuro, but I really love them so much that I decided to get backups. So this one is called Holiday, and this one, or wait, no, this one might be actually pastel, and this one's neon, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Okay, yeah, this one is pastel, and this one is neon. Then I was not interested in this at all at first either, but I had seen some people use this, and it's like a 5-year health journal so that you can take this to the doctors with you. I know that I'll have to do a little bit of translating so I can make sure I'm putting things in their proper place, but I thought that this was just such a cute idea to keep track of your medical history, and you can look back if you ever need to. So I think that this is actually something really neat. And then I also decided to pick up the weekly booklet for the original planner. I have never used the original before, like I had mentioned in my last video. I think that I would miss the weekly section too much, so I think what I'm going to do is actually just put this after the months in my original as if it was just like the cousin, and just keep it where I normally have it. So I think that this will definitely be useful because I think that I'm going to make my A5 or my A6 into my daily carry. So I'm really excited to try this out. Then I picked up the Meow 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 Weeks. This actually is not for me. I'm actually going to give this to my mom as a Christmas present because she needs a new planner desperately, and I showed her this one on the site and she really liked it, but I know that that's not something she would be willing to spend money on for herself. She's very selfless, so if I ever want her to have nice things, I probably have to buy it for her because she just won't do anything for herself. So I thought that this would be perfect for her. They recently adopted 6 black cats, so she's always trying to track their vet visits and just anything about them. So I figured the one with all the cats on it would be perfect for her. So we're definitely a cat family. Then I also picked up the Tombow glue pen. I've been using a glue stick to paste things in my planner recently, but I figured that this might be a little bit better, so we'll try this out and see how that goes. Then we just have, it looks like 2 things in here. So I ended up picking up some extra ink for my Pilot Kakanu pen that I showed in my haul last time. So the first time I was on the site, they didn't have any of the black ink, but when I went back, they had it. So I just figured this would be a good thing to have as a backup. And then I also picked up this 6mm MT Slim tape. So there are 3 of them in here, and these are the little designs. So there's like a green, I don't know why it's having trouble focus. There we go. So there's like a green and blue one up here, then like a pink and yellow, and then a like bright, it's almost like a coral red and metallic. And all of these have a little bit of metallic in them, which is really what drew me to this set in particular. And then the big item of this haul is the A6 Tambourine cover. I had looked at this and I was like, I cannot justify spending that much, and then I just kept looking at it. I kept seeing hauls about it, and then I just gave in because I really loved it. I would regret it if I wasn't able to pick this up. So let's go ahead and open it up. Oh wow, yeah, it's very smooth on the outside. I wasn't sure, considering it is wool, I didn't know if it would be a little bit scratchy, but it's very smooth. And then the little tambourines are like a raised thread. And then we have the zipper here. Let's pull this off. So then we have, I think they said that this is a butterfly, but to me it looks more like a bow, but regardless. So really pretty. Let's see. Oh, the zipper is very smooth. Very nice. So let's get these out. All right, and then here is the inside of the cover. So this is actually a faux leather interior. I really like the way that it feels. It feels really high quality. So you have a pocket over here. Then you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 card slots, 1 smile slot, 2 of these smaller slots. And this is where you would put your book in. Let's see the little bookmarks. So pretty typical. The threads are 2 different colors, which is really pretty. Then you just have the typical square and triangle bookmarks. Then the other side of the planner goes here. And then you also have this pocket, which is like a little bit harder to get into, so this is definitely a place, this is a good place to put things that you don't want to like fall out or anything like that, maybe like smaller items. It's almost like a pencil case in my opinion. That's what it reminds me of. So I feel like you could put like any of your little like deco runners or anything inside of there, and then of course it opens up in the back so you can put larger things back there. So I cannot wait to start using this with my original. Unfortunately, I don't have a 2016 original, so I'll have to wait until 2017 to use this, but I will count down the days until I can use this. And I think I might end up using this also as somewhat of a wallet as well if I'm gonna make it my everyday carry. So I'm so excited to try this guy out. Okay, so yeah, this is significantly less bulky around the cover than my previous one, so I'm really happy with this, and I love the neutral color schemes. I feel like with this you can kind of dress it up with any kind of like cute bookmarks or anything like that, and everything will totally match. So yeah, that is what my cousin is gonna look like. I'm gonna start using this cover actually immediately because I just can't bear to use that other cover another day. So then here is my tambourine all set up. So I tried to put the weekly in here, but I just didn't really like how the book was laying with it in there. So I think I'm just gonna leave it in the side pocket over here. And yeah, I am so excited to start using this. Alright guys, so here is my second haul all put together. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe and stick around for more videos, that would be great. And if you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.